Hello, my name is Louise and I'm a surf lifesaver and the author of Annie and the Waves. Annie and the Waves is a story about how you can stay safe at the beach. In this story you will learn surf lifesavers wear red and yellow. You should always swim between the red and yellow flags. Some beaches are safer than others. There are different kinds of waves. Some are safer than others. If you get into difficulty in the water, stay calm and raise your hand to show the surf lifesavers you need help. How to be sun-safe at the beach by wearing a hat and a rash vest. And don't forget to put on sunscreen before you go out into the sun. And you should never, ever go into the water alone. I hope you enjoy listening to the story of Annie's first visit to the beach.
Our bags are packed, there's lots to bring, Mum's knocking on the door. Come on kids, grab your things, we're going to the shore.
Annie and the Waves. Written by Louise Lambeth. Illustrated by Carissa Harris. Annie was excited. She was going to the beach. Not just for one day, but for a whole week. 2 surf lifesavers had visited Annie's school to talk about how to stay safe at the beach. Annie had fun dressing up as a surf lifesaver. She learned that some beaches are safer than others, and the safest place to swim is between the red and yellow flags. The surf lifesavers explained what to do if you need help in the water. Stay calm. Raise your hand to show the surf lifesavers you need help. Annie saw pictures of different kinds of waves. One wave was rushing up onto the beach, and it could drag you back into the deep water. Another wave was big and dangerous. The last wave had a little white cap that just spilled over the top. This was the safest kind of wave. Soon, it was the holidays. Annie packed her bags. The car trip was long. Finally, they were at the campsite. Annie put sunscreen on and packed her hat and water bottle. She was excited about her first visit to the beach. But when Annie arrived, she thought the waves looked big and dangerous. She held her mum's hand tightly. She did not want to go into the water. Today, she would build a sandcastle. The next morning, Annie was quiet on the way to the beach. She remembered those big waves.
Come on, Annie, hold my hand. I'll carry your board.
But today, the waves were different. They had little white caps and were gentle. Annie's big brothers ran off to swim between the red and yellow flags. But Annie still did not want to go into the water.
Annie, let's go meet the surf lifesavers,
Annie's dad said. Annie felt shy and hid behind her dad's legs. A surf lifesaver was sitting on the sand.
Hello, are you going for a swim?
Annie shook her head.
It's lovely in the water today. The waves are small.
Annie told him about the surf lifesavers who had visited her school. She now felt brave enough to go for her first swim. With her dad by her side, she ducked and dived and splashed in the waves. Annie had a great week. She learnt to bodyboard by paddling out through the surf and riding the waves back to the shore. The days zoomed by, and soon It was their last day. Annie's family were going to have one last swim in the ocean. Annie ran down to the water's edge to wait. She knew she shouldn't go in the water on her own, but she liked the feeling of the waves tickling her toes. Suddenly, Annie felt a wave rise up around her. Then it happened. The wave roared back into the ocean. Annie felt herself being dragged into the deeper water. Annie took a big breath and remembered what the surf lifesavers had said to do if you need help. Stay calm. Raise your hand. Help was on its way. Soon Annie was safely back on the shore.
You were very clever to know what to do when you needed help.
Annie's mum said. Annie promised her mum that she would never, ever go in the water by herself again. Dad looked at Annie.
Are you ready to go home now?
Can we please just have one more swim before we go?
Annie said. This had been the best holiday ever.
I think Annie was very clever to know what to do when she needed help in the water. Let's do a quiz to see if you, like Annie, can remember how to be safe at the beach. Question 1. What did Annie do to be sun-safe at the beach? Slip, slop, slap, slide, slope and seek may help you to remember. Did you say slip on sun protection clothes like Annie's rash vest, slop on some sunscreen, slap on a wide brim hat, slide on some sunglasses, slurp some water and seek some shade, especially when the sun is stronger in the middle of the day? Question 2. What colour uniforms do surf lifesavers wear? Did you say red and yellow? Well done. Question 3. Where is the safest place to swim at the beach? The safest place is between the red and yellow flags, where surf lifesavers are watching to make sure you stay safe. Question 4. Are some beaches safer to swim at than others? Yes, some beaches are safer than others. Have a look at Surf Lifesaving Australia's Beach Safe app. It can help you to find the best beach for you and your family and has lots of great surf safety tips. Question 5. Are all waves the same? No, some waves are big and dangerous. Some waves can powerfully rush up a beach or onto a rock platform. But some waves are gentle, with little white caps that just spill over the top of the wave. These waves are the safest kinds of waves to swim in. Question 6. What should you do if you need help in the water? Did you say stay calm? That means don't panic. Then raise your hand to show the surf lifesavers that you need help. Question 7. Why shouldn't you go into the water by yourself? No matter how big or small you are, or how well you swim, you should never ever go into the water by yourself. By swimming with a parent or an older friend, you will always have someone who can call for assistance if you need help in the water. Children, you should never ever go into the water without an adult.
Annie and the Waves is a surf safety initiative supported by Ocean Beach Surf Lifesaving Club and is endorsed by Surf Lifesaving Australia.
We're coming up from the country, we're going to the sea, far away from our home and the paddocks and the trees. We're coming up from the country, the trip will take all day. We'll drive across the harbour and past bushland on the way. Going to the ocean, we're going to the sea. Feel the sand between my toes and let the waves wash over me. there's lots to bring, Mum's knocking on the door. Come on kids, grab your things, we're going to the shore.
I hope you've enjoyed listening to the story of Annie's first visit to the beach. This audio was produced by the voice talent and the crew of RMK Studios, who have wonderfully donated their time and their skills to help turn the tide on drowning. Annie's narrator was Nick O'Rourke. The cast was played by Jessie Lawrence as the surf lifesaver, Cymone Rose as Annie's mum, Lawrence Brewer as Annie's dad, Jensen and Charlie Brownlow as Annie's brothers, and Sunny Rose was our wonderful, brave and clever Annie. A huge thank you also to the RMK crew who have brought Annie's story to life, Emma Grimmond and Otto Reitano. The title track for Annie and the Waves was written and performed by singer-songwriter Jane Germain, with Jeremy Wilmott as the audio engineer. Thank you for listening to Annie and the Waves. Stay safe at the beach, and remember, always swim between the red and yellow flags, because if a surf lifesaver can see you, they can save you. Annie and the Waves has been dedicated to a little boy who tragically drowned at Pearl Beach in July 2014.